The Czech spa city, Karlovy Vary, is famous for the architecture of its baths. Some 26,000 visitors come here every year to relax. There are coach rides through the Baroque old city and often live music on the promenade. In the 14th century, Charles IV made Karlovy Vary a royal residence and spa city. Since then, members of the nobility and VIPs from all over Europe have come to Karlovy Vary, which means Charles' warm bath. Today, the magnificent spa buildings like the Elizabeth Baths are open to the public. They offer traditional therapies like the salt grotto or a mineral bath in a tub.
We offer a wide variety of mineral baths along with wine baths, beer baths, hemp baths, and so on.
The water for the baths come directly from the hot spring, which is 14 meters high and 72 degrees Celsius. Until the 16th century, the water was used solely for bathing. Today, visitors drink it too. Karlovy Vary has 12 hot springs. But the city is most famous for what's known as the 13th spring, or Becherovka, a herbal liquor. Pharmacist Josef Becher developed this recipe about 300 years ago. The Becher Museum commemorates the famous pharmacist. Adherents say Becherovka should be drunk ice cold twice a day.
We recommend about 6 to 8 degrees below 0 Celsius. And mixing it with tonic is a very lovely combination. But I like it best with pure blackcurrant juice.
Karlovy Vary lies in the Eger River Valley, surrounded by the Dupau Mountains. Spa guests like to stroll through the legendary Slakovsky forest to reach the town of Loket. The name means elbow and is taken from the form of the bend in the river below the city's walls. Loket Castle was built 800 years ago as a border fortification. Later, it served as a prison. Today, it's a tourist attraction housing the city's museum.
In Loket, we stage concerts. In the summer, a medieval nights festival, a wine festival in October, and Christmas markets in December.
Directly beneath the castle is the Old City, which is under monument protection. Restaurants and hotels crowd the marketplace at the Trinity Column. Among them is the Weiße Ross, or White Horse Tavern, where Germany's great poet, playwright and scientist Johann Wolfgang von Goethe celebrated his 74th birthday. Czech beer is served on the terrace. So is traditional Czech cuisine. Especially well-liked are Bohemian dumplings. They're made from coarsely ground wheat, then sliced and served as sauce soppers, for example with roast beef. 30 kilometers away, on the other side of the Slakovsky forest, is Marianskie Lázně, the newest of the 3 spas in the west of the Czech Republic. The city was officially recognized as a spa in 1818. It's smaller than Karlovy Vary, but has more park area and about 100 healing springs. Typical of the architecture of the baths here are the cast iron colonnades and the pavilion at the cross spring. Inside the pavilion, the city's most important springs flow together. Along with water, many spa guests indulge in a local specialty, walnut wafers. They've been made according to the same recipe for 150 years. Marianskie Lázně's biggest attraction is its singing fountain. Every 2 hours, the fountain plays a different musical composition.
It's a kind of water theatre. There's music, and the water dances to the music. And in the evening, it's illuminated. That's when it's the most beautiful. It only lasts a few minutes, but people come here to see it. It's like going to the theatre.
As the sun sets magnificently behind the forest treetops, the water spectacle and the light show begins.